All right, y'all, it is time for the Phasmophobia weekly challenge. This week's is Technophillia. It says we've thrown out all those prehistoric items. This contract is all about technology, so basically we're only going to have electronic items on this challenge. This one's on Bleasedale Farmhouse again. This is another limited evidence gathering challenge on Bleasedale, but I think this one is a lot better than last week because I think the only thing we're missing is the book. We'll see when we get to the truck. But otherwise, these settings don't look that scary. It looks like a professional contract to me. The only weird thing is that it seems like we have forced tarot cards, which I'm not a huge fan of. Anyway, let's get on in there. Oh, and before we do that, I should say, if you don't know, the player character update for Phasmophobia is coming out on Tuesday, May 5th, and there's going to be a drop starting with that. It's going to be a drop for a High Priestess t-shirt. So if you want to come use my stream for that, head on over to twitch.tv/DontFightDucks, drop me a follow, make sure alerts are on, and hope to see you there. Blue Spirit says, the thing that I missed the most in this week's challenge was salt. Oh yeah, they took our salt away. We have meds at least. I guess the injector is technological enough. But yeah, so here's what I know is going to happen. I'm probably going to get a ghost in the backyard, which is the worst place to get ultraviolet, and then they're not going to give me any salt. I feel like this is going to happen to me. But let's start with the, let's do the EMF thermometer combo. We're looking for Brendan Lee. Sorry, my brain went to Brendan Lee Mulligan for a second, not Brendan. Anyway, we need to cleanse the ghost with incense. We need... Wait a minute, what am I doing? I don't do objectives during weekly challenges. Weekly challenges always have a 1x multiplier, and it's just not worth your time to do the extra objectives. Did I look where the power is? Yeah, we'll find it. It's fine. Don't jinx it now. I feel like that's what happened to us last week. I think the very first ghost we got was in that backyard area. And it ended up being a Hantu, which I think was probably the easiest investigation out of all three of those. I had a real bad time at last week's challenge, so I hope this one goes a little better. I think that's the first challenge in a long time that I just said, I'm not doing this. I just threw the towel in on that one. Okay, we got the power. I gotta check. Here, let's check the porch back here. We got 9.3 on the porch, which is probably just the outside temperature. Nope, we got 9.6 in here. I just want to make the rounds back here before I go looking inside. We're looking for... Nope, nothing weird here. Okay, maybe we don't have a backyard ghost this time. Just checking the side path. Coming on inside. I thought I heard a little Oh. Let's turn the power off on me already. So we can say it's not a Jinn, at least. Jinn would not turn the power off on me, but let's run back there again. Oh, that sucks. You know what? Maybe we have a Hantu again. Maybe we have a round one Hantu. Let's see. Starfallen, welcome in. How you doing? Goose says, got a ghost on the challenge in the backyard. Ended up having floating UV. Oh, that's weird. Wait. Did I hear something? Did y'all hear a weird little beep? I don't know what would have beeped, though. I don't think there's anything on this map that beeps. That's strange. Let's see. Professor Bismarck, welcome in. How you doing? Oh, maybe laundry. Yeah. I forgot there was a washer and a dryer back there. Let's see if it's in the utility room. Nope. Do these beep? I don't think these actually do anything. Oh, the dryer does. That might have been what I heard, but it would have had to turn it on and off, so I don't think so. Dragon says, this is exactly what I need tonight. Absolute cozy. Thank you. Welcome to my cozy ghost hunting stream. All right. Okay. I don't think it's in any of these rooms back here. No, it's in the kitchen. What beeped in here? Microwave? Maybe it beeped the microwave. Maybe that's what I heard. Oh well. Anyway, let me just take a quick run around with the EMF meter, see if it interacted with anything. By the way, did you know you could open this? I'm just gonna. Never mind. I was gonna say, by the way, did you know you could open this refrigerator? But maybe you can't. Okay, we're not going to worry about that. Yeah, you could open it at one point. I had no idea, but I think that's the same refrigerator that we have on Tanglewood. Oh boy. Am I the Hulk? I hope not. You know, I don't know what happened to the people in Bleasedale. I don't know if they're still alive or out there, but if they are, they're probably going to be very mad about the refrigerator when they get back. Get rid of that flashlight. We don't need that. But yeah, I really want to do a lore video soon about Bleasedale and Grafton, because there's a really cool connection between the two maps. I just need to find the Reddit post again where somebody took a really close look at that journal. Because it's impossible to see with your own eyes outside of VR. Oh, I just saw something. Did I see an orb? Aha, we got orbs. Okay, we have one evidence down. We have orb. Mark that down. Stick the dots projector back here. You want official lore, you're going to be getting some official lore soon. Because if you take a close look, and you can see this in my YouTube video where I analyzed the preview screenshots for the, the player character update. Because they sent Kinetic Partners some screenshots that did not appear in the blog. But they sent us really, really, really high resolution ones that we could zoom in on and like look at really closely. And if you look on the character select screen, the characters actually have names and backstories. In the screenshot, we can see that one of the investors is named Grace, and that there's, it also references another investigator named Evie, who was a former intelligence agent. So it's like, that's really cool. I cannot wait to learn more about these characters. And that's going to be like the first actual sort of like written tangible lore for Phasmophobia. Because pretty much everything else that we've gotten so far has been sort of like environmental storytelling that all we can really do is speculate about. It's fun to speculate, but I want some hard factual lore. And we're getting that soon. Let's see. Oh no, Terminus says we're gonna feel awful for getting him killed now. Don't worry, they come back to life. I don't know how Ghost Hunt and Distribution brings us back to life, but oh! Well, apparently the ghosts leave fingerprints up there. Okay. Let's see. Where's my ultraviolet at? Yeah. Maybe that's why they're removing the death room. Maybe the reason they're removing the death room is, no, I don't know why. I have no idea why. But I've always speculated that something nefarious is going on at Ghost Hunt and Distribution that allows them to bring us back to life. Are you here?
It's all in one.
Wait a minute. We have orbs, spirit box, and ultraviolet. That's not a ghost. No, just kidding. It's a mimic. Because that means the other evidence we're looking for is freezing. So let's grab our thermometer here. Come on. I know you're a mimic. Give me the freezing. Yeah, there we go. Anytime that the temperature drops below 1 degree even, you know it's a freezing evidence ghost. Even though we technically haven't gotten to real freezing temperatures. Oh, there we go. Now we got freezing. If it goes below 1 degree Celsius, you know that it's a freezing evidence ghost. Because ghosts that don't have freezing as evidence are unable to drop the temperature below 1 degree Celsius. Oh boy. But yeah, that was an easy first round. You know? Oh, I didn't even analyze our equipment here. Yeah, I think the only thing we're really missing is the ghostwriting book. We don't have any of this fun stuff here. We don't have crucifixes. We don't have incense. We don't have candles. We don't have, whatever that is, lighters. So basically, we just don't have any protective items except for medication. Let's see, Zod says, I kind of hope they update it to actually do it so freezing is real freezing. Honestly, I understand why they changed it because it was really confusing people. But hey, look at that, we got a mimic. Where's the bone? I know you don't need the bone for this, but I'm always curious. Oh, the utility room. I went in there, but I guess I just didn't look around very good. All right, y'all, it's time for round 2 of Technophillia. This one's not too bad. I think because we're only missing one piece of equipment, it's pretty easy. So, like, the worst you're going to have to do is if you get a ghost with writing, you're going to have to do a 2 evidence investigation. But let me go and grab my EMF meter and my thermometer again. We're looking for Raymond Dixon. Raymond Dixon. See, Phasmo Madrina's collab win. I would love it if Madrina's could do like a licensed Phasmophobia flavor. Unfortunately, that one's not up to me. I think that one's up to Kinetic. Because I know Madrina's is always looking for new games and companies to license with. They love doing collabs. I have suggested it to them. I've also mentioned it to Kinetic. Okay, doesn't look like the power's back here. What would Phasmo taste like? I've always imagined they could do like maybe like a Blood Moon type flavor. Maybe like Blood Moon Berry or Blood Moon Orange or something. Or maybe do like an Ecto Cooler dupe. Call it like Ectoplasmic Orange. Though if Madrina's ever asked me to do a flavor, I'm probably going with the Ectoplasmic Orange. Yeah, Blood Moon Blood Orange. They already do have a blood... Oh, hey, by the way, this one's for YouTube. Did you know I'm partnered with Madrina's? They do all kinds of delicious drinks. They do energy drinks called Charge Refreshers. They do cold brew coffees, boba tea, both fruit tea and milk tea. If you use my code, DontFightDucks, you can save 10% on your order. I drink Madrina's every stream. Today I'm drinking the Georgia Peach Lemonade, which is one of my favorite flavors. But yeah, I would love it if Phasmophobia did a flavor with them someday. All right, so now we're just looking for ghosts in the dark for some reason. There we go, we got a light on. Let's see, who did the hydrate there? Amazing Spider-Man, thank you for the hydrate. I'm gonna hydrate with Madrina's this time. I usually do water, but... Orange and some berries, they could do that. They could do that. Oh, I did that. I did that. That wasn't the ghost, that was me. See, downside to the skeleton avatar, you can't show them Madrina's cup. Yep, I've seen some VTubers who are partnered with drink companies, like VTubers that actually move. They'll like have a little cup in their hand. But as for me, I'm a plastic Halloween skeleton, and the most I can do is kind of stretch and bounce when I talk. So, but it looks like our ghost is in this bathroom here. Oh, they closed the door on me. The stinker. Okay, well let's go grab our ultraviolet and see if it left any. That mannequin scared me, and it's literally just standing there doing nothing. Oh boy. I think we got this skeleton from, I think it was like Home Depot or Lowe's or something like that. It came from a hardware store. What drink do I have today? I got the Madrina's Georgia Peach Lemonade, and I also have a cup of water. Okay, so we're grabbing that, we're grabbing a video camera, and we're grabbing a dots projector. Oh yeah, and that Madrina's link is in the YouTube video description. Cool, yeah. Okay. Is this also the part where I say that I have a Minecraft YouTube channel called DontFightDucks Minecraft? Of which the link to that is also in the YouTube video description, and I just put one in Twitch chat. And I also stream this live on Twitch, so if you want to watch this recorded live, go to twitch.tv/DontFightDucks. Okay, that's all my advertisements. I promise I'm done now. And I think I did already advertise the drops, but we're going to be doing Twitch drops for Phasmophobia starting May 5th, the same day that the character customization update comes out. And those are going to run to the 11th. Now they haven't announced drops for the Alan Wake events, but I do think it's really weird that the character update drops into the day before the Alan Wake event starts. That seems a little suspicious to me. So I wonder if we're in for double drops. And if that's the case, you can get them here too. All right. Da-da-da-da. Feathers McGraw. What's Feathers McGraw from? I feel like I recognize that name. An evil penguin. What is that from? Let's see. Alan Wake is not a detective. He is a writer. Now, Special Agent Saga Anderson is an FBI special agent detective type person. You can get her on the case. He doesn't solve. He writes crime fiction. He doesn't solve mysteries. He throws a little baby fit and his wife goes missing. That's what Alan Wake does. All right. Anyway, there we go. Pixelated. Thank you so much for the 95 stream streak. Pixelated. Pixelated predictor of the Alan Wake event. Alan Wake needs a hug and a break, and probably a cup of coffee. All right, so we got dots and not much else, right? We got dots, and we know it's not a Goryo because we saw the dots with our own eyeballs. If it's a Goryo, you can only see the dots through a video camera, and on top of that, Goryo... I don't know where this guy is. That's the thing about shadow form events. You can't see them unless you're shining a light on them. And I don't know where he was standing. Are you here? Are you near? Are you far? Are you young? Are you old? Are you friendly? Where are you? Flush the toilet? Okay. Do you like me? Are you here? Are you near? Okay, I don't think we're getting spirit box. Let's check the thermometer again. We do have freezing. So we have dots and freezing. It's either an Oni or a Yorei. That's interesting. Didn't the ghost close the door on me without a ghost event earlier? I could very much see it being a Yorei. What's the Yorei's other evidence? Orbs? Mysterious. I don't think we have orbs, do we? If we did, I didn't record them, and I usually do record them. Oh, we have orbs! It's a Yorei! Okay, that explains that door close initially. Man, this is going great. This one's easy. Like, if you're normally scared of the weekly challenges, you should try this one. I know that the ghostwriting book is missing, but otherwise, this is just like doing a regular professional. Stinky ghost, yes. I mean, in this case, it actually did its ability for us. So, I guess it can't be that stinky. Oh boy. Alright. The random gods gave you Yorei on the ghost guessing. Good job. And also, look at that. That big piece of sanity we're missing right there is probably because the Yorei used its sanity drain ability on us. If you're close to the Yorei when it tries to do the sanity drain, that's what causes doors to close. Now, granted, it can just close doors anyway. It's a really weird, mostly misunderstood ability. It's I don't even know if I understand it. It used to be that it would drain your sanity and close a door, but it could also do that if nobody was in the map, so I don't know. But anyway, there we go, Yorei. Man, this is gonna be a short one today. Okay, y'all, it's time for round 3 of Technophillia. This one's proving to be pretty easy. I think this is Phasmophobia apologizing to me for, what was last week? Missed delivery? Is that? No, it was audio only. It was audio only, I think. What a stinky one. But anyway, we're looking for Jack Sweeney. This is gonna be the one. This is gonna be the one where it's in the backyard and has ultraviolet. Alright. See, Luna says, are you going into Minecraft after the challenge? Oh, I usually go into Minecraft at the top of the second hour. So if we have time for another short little investigation, we'll do that. But otherwise, that's going to be in 32 minutes here. See, also, Steven, welcome in. How you doing? Hello from Essex. Welcome in. I admit, I'm not entirely sure where that is. I know it's in England. But, I actually don't know the geography of England too much beyond where London is. Okay. What am I doing? Walking around, looking for a ghost. That's something that I should do sometime. I should just pull up other countries and look at their maps. Because I know where countries are, but I don't know where most stuff is in countries. Oh, southeast. I gotcha. I can visualize that. So, oh, wow. Okay, 8 point... Oh, no? Okay. To the east of London. Okay. That's what I was thinking. Because I'm like, I'm pretty sure London is just about as south as you can go, right? I feel like that's sort of on the coast-ish. I could be wrong about that. It's bad to hear your heartbeat in your ear all the time. Maybe. Might wanna talk to a doctor about that. I do have tinnitus off. Is it tinnitus or tinnitus? I don't know. I've heard it pronounced both ways. I do have tinnitus, unfortunately. Most of the time it's fine, but when I was playing Fatal Frame 2 Remake, that game was really making it worse. That game has like so many horrible high-pitched ear-ringing sounds. And it's like, I want to play more of that game. I'm really interested in where it's going, but I don't think I like what that game was physically doing to my body. Okay, where's this ghost at? Oh, that's a door. I'm stuck behind the door. Is it going to be this bathroom again? It's not. Okay, so I feel like I've checked most rooms. I guess we haven't been to most of the downstairs rooms yet, but I am wondering, is it going to be in the attic? Okay, I'm glad it's not in the attic. Let me go check the bedroom back here. Nope, not in the bedroom. Yeah, there's the tarot deck. If anybody's wondering where the tarot deck is on this map, if you don't play this map much, it's up here on the table by the crystal ball. Right. I think that's fine, Acid. I did miss it, but I think that is fine. Okay, so I don't see any cold rooms up here. Let me head back downstairs. I'm starting to feel more and more in my heart that the ghost is outside. Tiger, thank you so much for the hydrate. Let me grab that real quick. Oh, that's interesting. It just stopped reading when I took my finger off of it. Has it always done that? Here, let me check outside. It's a little chillier out here, but I think that's just because this is the outside temperature. If this was the ghost room, I think it'd be quite a bit colder. Because somebody was asking me on YouTube today, and if you're watching, here's your answer. Somebody was asking, if it's snowing on this map and the breaker's off, are you going to see cold breath outside? And whenever it is snowing, it is 5 degrees Celsius outside. That is cold enough to make you see your breath. And I was like, I'm pretty sure that the backyard area has the same temperature as outside the house, even when the breaker's on, but I could not remember. So if it is snowing on this map, you will always see your breath outside in the backyard. Wow, I feel like I've been everywhere. Where's this ghost at? Oh, I think I found the ghost. Oh my God, are you a poltergeist? Whoa, we got 1, 2, 3. We got 4, maybe 3 pillows out of place. We got a cup over there. We might be dealing with a poltergeist. Let me throw my stuff down. Check the room for EMF. Oh, there's even another one back there. Yeah, that might be a pillow polter pile. Here, let me stack those back up again. Let's just put them all on the couch here. God, I would love it if we had a poltergeist and it levitated all the pillows and threw them at me. That'd be so good. Okay, there we go. There's our... Let's grab a few more. Put them on the couch. Please be a poltergeist. I've always wanted to have a poltergeist in this room because this room is just an entire natural polter pile. Like this table here. This whole shelf. All these pet plates on the wall. Like, if a poltergeist did its special throw ability on any of this stuff, it would just go, wow, you know, all the way all over here. Yeah, paranormal pillow fight. Let's see. Try saying that 3 times fast. Pillow polty pile. I feel like that's pretty easy, though. Pillow polty pile, pillow polty pile, pillow polty pile. Okay, so grab my flashlight thingy here. Grab that, grab that, grab that. I feel like that'd be a good band name. I feel like that'd be a good video game name. If anybody wants to, like, do a Phasmo ripoff, like, about pillow fighting. I don't see any orbs in here. Drop that down. Go ahead and check around for anything that it could have left fingerprints on. We're checking... doors, we're checking the cabinets, we're checking windows, we're checking the actual doors. Light switches, doors in here. Okay. That's just in case it left any while we were out of the room, but I haven't really heard this ghost do anything since I got here. Surely it's not a shade. No, wait, what if it's an Obombo? Obombos are really active, and then they're really inactive. So maybe if it was an Obombo, it could have gone nuts throwing pillows everywhere, and then it just calmed down for 2 minutes. Do you always guess Obombo, Anne? I know some people guess one ghost until they get it right, then they switch ghosts. Some people always guess the same ghost. We should have an event called that. That'd be really funny. Just every item on the map's replaced with pillows. Okay, where's our dots projector? Over there? Let's stick this one on this side of the room. I love this little clock here. I wish I could throw it. Right. Are you here?
That was taken away.
Okay. That's all we got for now. We got Spirit Box. Spirit Box, which Poltergeist notably has. Alright, alright, alright. What else does Poltergeist have? I can't remember. We have Spirit Box, Ultraviolet, and Ghost Writing. Oh boy. So we don't have any salt to check for Ultraviolet. We just have to wait for it to touch something. And we don't have any Ghost Writing to check for ghost, or we don't have any books to check for Ghost Writing. So if this is a Poltergeist, it either needs to do a polter pile or it really needs to touch a door. So I'm gonna stand here until something happens, because this ghost really doesn't want to do a whole lot. What are other... I thought I saw dots. That was just my breath. Yeah, we got a whole other list of options here. Check the temp again. See if we got freezing. We don't. Okay. Can you do something? Hang on. I'm going to try something I never do in Phasmophobia. If you open the voice channel and you say something like, "Can you give me a sign?" There's a 10% chance that the ghost will do something. It does have a 10-second cooldown though, so you can't just run and yell, "Give me a sign, give me a sign, give me a sign." No. No! It doesn't have fingerprints! It's not a poltergeist! No! No! Okay. Abake's not on here, is it? No. So, we're gonna mark off Ultraviolet. So what does that leave? What if we say we're not getting Ghost Writing either? Dian, Onryo, Twins, Yokai, and Wraith. We can't check for Wraith with Salt. I can do a Onryo test, though, but Onryo would have freezing, though. Onryo would have freezing. Ooh, we got close. We got down to 1 degree. I'm gonna watch this for just a minute. What a weird inactive ghost. Hang on. We got Spirit Box. Let's see if it's a Moroi. Well, Morois have freezing as well. Yeah, we were so close. We had the best Polty room, and our ghost made a big old mess. Yeah, none of these ghosts are particularly active. Footy, welcome in. How you doing? Alright, alright. What do I want to do? What can I do? I guess I could throw some motion sensors in there. My sanity doesn't look low enough to make me think that I got Moroi Curse, so... let's go throw some motion sensors in there. At least we can see where the ghost is and what it's doing. So you gotta dip, Arachnid. I'll catch you later. Does Richu still have the bugged bone location? I believe they released a hotfix, the Monday before the... I don't know. They released a hotfix a couple of Mondays ago. I don't know exactly when. That should have fixed that, but I haven't verified that it was fixed. Now I'm hearing that the bone spawn on Sunny Meadows is a little wonky. I know Nuka Dave had it spawn in the hallway for him, which it's not supposed to do. Somebody was in here last time saying that they kept asking the Ouija board where the bone was, and then they would go there and it wasn't there. But there was... Oh, come on. This is rude. There was one time that I asked the Ouija board where the bone was on Sunny Meadows, and it said it was in the examination room. And I looked in the examination room for 30 minutes for that bone, because there's a lot of shelves in there. It could get lost. Let's see. Riley, welcome in. What do I think of the update? I'm so excited. Oh, it's not here. I am so excited to check out the customization update. Alright. Okay. I guess it's out back, isn't it? But yeah, so it ended up that the bone was spawned slightly in the hallway outside of the medical examination room. And I'm like, that's weird. Let's see. Anyone have tips for Obombo? Obombo is when you make it hunt, sometimes it's fast and sometimes it's slow. I know that sounds like twins, but it can change mid-hunt. And if you've already ruled out twins, then I guess you got yourself an Obombo. Okay, it threw one pillow. One pillow has been thrown. Man, why are you so inactive? Hang on, I'm gonna go check the activity meter on the truck. Do we have any sound sensors? I could throw a sound sensor in here too. Let's see, one question before you dip for food. Can you explain how temperatures work outside maps, especially if it's snowing? Oh yeah, let me go grab my thermometer. Basically, the temperature outside of maps is affected by the current weather. Where is my thermometer? It's not in my hand. Oh, there it is. So right now we have windy weather. And it looks like windy weather is around like 8 to 9 degrees Celsius. If you have snow, for example, though, it'll be like 5 degrees Celsius. If you have sunrise, it'll be around 17 degrees Celsius. But whenever the power is off in the house, the inside of the house matches whatever the outside temperature is. So like if you start on a map that has power off at the beginning, and you immediately run in with a thermometer, it'll be the same temperature inside as it is outside. It's only when you turn the breaker on that the temperature starts getting warmer in the house. And then if the breaker turns off, the temperature starts dropping back down to what the outside temperature is. Ooh, the camps and stuff, that's a good question. I don't play the campsite maps a lot, so I don't have like temperature stuff memorized. But I do feel like campsites do keep the, if you're outside, it's the outside temperature rule. Yeah, I remember that because there's a snowing sucks on the campsites because you see cold breath everywhere. Let's see, also Raccoon King, thank you for the hydrate. Okay, I forgot what I was doing. Looking for activity. Activity. None. Zero activity. What is this ghost? Diane, Diogen, Moroi, Mare, Ongo, Spirit, Twin, Jokai, Wraith. I guess Diane are they supposed to be inactive if you're not moving near them? Hang on, we're gonna have to look the Diane up because I still don't know every little bit about these new ghosts. Hunt speed and sanity are determined by player movement. Hunt speed doesn't say anything about activity level on the cheat sheet, at least. Man, this ghost is literally doing nothing. Oh, wait, it did something right there. Looks like it may have thrown 2 things. Okay. Yeah, neither of those are EMF 5, though. In order for anything to potentially be EMF 5 on the board, has to go up to 4 and then over. And, oh, look at that. Oh, that's a levitate and then a throw. So if you ever see it spike like this and then go down to maybe like half, then again, that dropped by 4. Interesting. Hang on, let me run back in there. Oh, I wish it was a Dio. Hey, man. Checking on the EMF. Looks like you've done nothing. Nothing since I ran in here that I could get EMF off of. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. It looked like maybe one of those might have been an EMF 5. Just because that drop off on the levitate was a power level of 4. And like I was saying, if you see a power level shift of 4 or 5, it could potentially be EMF 5. So that right there, yeah, that's a drop off of 4. So, oh, I don't have candles! No! Crap! That's usually how I farm EMF 5 if I suspect I have EMF 5. Alright, I guess we had to have a hard one. Those first 2 went so well. Like, and unfortunately our cursed possession is the tarot deck. Yeah, I still don't have freezing. Our cursed possession is the tarot deck. And I'm not about to start pulling tarot cards. That thing's gonna kill me. Like, literally all I have right now is one evidence. This is why I don't like insanity. Not only is this is worse than insanity right now because I don't even have any stuff to do any tests with. I know it's not a Moroi. I know it's not a Moroi because I did Spirit Box and my sanity's still normal. Moroi's put a curse on you when you get Spirit Box that drains your sanity whenever you're standing inside, just gradually. So I know it's not a Moroi. And where's my EMF meter? Oh, it's in my hand! Ah! EMF 5, I knew it! Okay, alright, so we're down to Dian, Spirit, Twins, and Wraith. Well, to test for Wraith, I could grab a motion sensor, and I could just... Why is it so dark? I could grab a motion sensor, and I could go hang out up here. Let me get the lights on. Because when a Wraith teleports to you, they leave behind EMF. And on top of that, the motion sensor would catch the Wraith as well. So we're going to hang out here for a little bit, see if it teleports to us. Otherwise, our options are Dian, Spirit, and Twins. Spirit's going to be a really hard one to figure out without incense, because literally Spirit doesn't do anything special other than when you cleanse it, it has to wait 3 minutes before it can hunt again. Oh, how do you farm EMF 5 with candles? Literally just light the candle, put your EMF meter next to it, and keep letting the ghost blow it out over and over again. Any interaction that produces 2 or 3, which candles produce EMF 2, has a 25% chance of being EMF 5. Just make sure you're not dealing with an Onryo before you do that, or else you're gonna get hunted. Let's see. Mego says, got the Hanged Man before you cried. That's why I'm not touching that tarot deck. Let's see. Activities are calling. Hey, Jer, I'll catch you later. Diabolical says, yep. When the ghost blows that candle, it produces EMF. So that is my preferred way to look for EMF 5, is just letting the ghost blow out a couple of candles. We don't have any salt. We don't have any salt. That's why we're sitting here waiting to see if the ghost teleports to us. Because, like I said, when the Wraith teleports to you, it leaves behind EMF on the meter, and also the motion sensor should catch it. Oh, you're right. We have Jack Sweeney, so it's not a Dian. Boys cannot be Dian, you know. Phasmophobia is really strict about the ghost gender norms and roles. So if your ghost is a boy, it cannot be a Banshee or a Dian. So we're down to Spirit, Twins, and Wraith. Interesting. Twins, we can get... we're gonna have to make it hunt. We're gonna have to make it hunt to see if it's twins. But unfortunately, we don't have any incense either. We don't have any incense, we don't have any crucifixes. So we would have to just hide and wait and hope that it's twins. But if I do sit here for long enough and we don't get a teleport to us, I can reasonably say it's not a Wraith. So actually, wait a minute. If it's a Wraith, we have a dots projector in there, and I haven't seen dots. We haven't seen freezing. I haven't seen orbs. This has to be a spirit. This has to be a spirit. Let me go double check for orbs and freezing. Because sometimes you can reasonably say that, yeah, I don't think I have this evidence. If you're playing in 3 evidence. Okay. Still don't have freezing. And I don't see any orbs. And once again, I haven't seen dots either, and I've spent a lot of time in this room. We don't have dots, we didn't get any Wraith teleports. This... It's a long shot, but I think this ghost may be a spirit. We got EMF 5 and we got Spirit Box. The only thing we're missing is ghost writing, and we don't have a ghost writing book. Also, hey, do you see that? The mark out on freezing doesn't go all the way through the box? That bugs me a little bit. Kinetic? Take a screenshot of that. Anyway. Yeah. I mean, the thing about spirits, though, is they don't do anything special aside from that 3-minute cleanse timer. Witch thinks it's a ghost. Thank you, Witch. I'll take that into consideration. Witch, how you doing today? All right, but before I do go, we're taking some cake. Cake. There we go. No, I'm gonna cupcake. Let's see. All right, so I'm gonna go with spirit, and if I'm wrong, we have 9 minutes to do it again correctly, because in 9 minutes, I'm playing Minecraft. Push the button, make sure the ghost is circled. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Hopefully the game didn't betray me. I was not betrayed! Alright, anyway. But yeah, there's an example how you can kind of make educated guesses about what evidence you're not getting. It's always risky to do because, you know, there's always a chance that maybe you do have that evidence, but it just takes a long time to manifest. Like, I've had that with Spirit Box, I've had that with dots, I've had that with temperature. But in this case, it was a pretty good educated guess. Yeah, I think as far as this one goes, as long as you don't get a ghost that has writing, you're probably fine. Where it gets really stinky is if you have to do any sort of like the extra tests that you have to do in Nightmare or Insanity, and you just don't have most of the items to do that. You don't have your salt, you don't have candles, you don't have incense, and also your cursed possession is terrible for making the ghost hunt. Because the tarot deck is just totally random what you get out of it. And it never seems to do what I want it to. But that gets us up to level 92. Oh man, I don't want to prestige before the character customization update or the Alan Wake event, so we may put prestiging on pause for that. But otherwise, that is the weekly challenge. Technophillia. Not too bad, unless it is.